Hello everybody and welcome to the Stevie P channel. For today's reaction video, we're going to be looking at Antoine Dupont and asking the question, is he the greatest scrum half ever? Which is a difficult thing for me to hear and sort of think, because obviously as a South African, we often all, and we're not alone, consider the likes of a Pereira, for example, as to be one of the best, if not the best scrum half of all time. Jules van the best days, and also somebody who's very, very highly ranked or rated. And yeah, I mean, obviously, previous scrum halves when I was growing up, the likes of George Green, Aaron Smith, for example, so many games for New Zealand, won it all. But at the moment, it's kind of Antoine Dupont's world, and we're just living it, isn't it? He's been in such good form in the last few years, and so pivotal to France's success in the last few years, and more importantly, their chances in the Rugby World Cup this year. So we're going to be looking at exactly what Antoine Dupont brings to the game, which is a bit of everything. His distribution, left, right, is brilliant. Makes it look very easy, his passing technique. But for me, it's everything else he brings in. His individual skill set, his defense, and his ball carrying ability, actually, which is a weird thing to say for a scrum. But he's incredibly strong, such a low center of gravity, and got so much power that he's far more than just a bit of a scrum half that sort of walks around and distributes. Yeah, and it's got fantastic sort of spatial awareness. So, yeah, we're going to have a look at exactly what makes him so good. And over there, also, a turn of pace and the skill set. You see anything by the skill set. And that support play, he scores a lot of tries. He does score a lot of tries because he gets himself into such good positions and he's always sort of running various support lines. Over there, ball over the top, little tap ahead. Gather into the arm, over he goes. You see what I mean by sort of support play. 1, 2, and away he goes. Interesting enough, he does have such a good skill set that we've even seen him, and this, literally, as I was about to mention, we've seen him playing in the number 10 role. We saw it against Fort Toulouse a couple of weeks ago, which I don't think is his best position, obviously, and I don't think it's somewhere you should really be moved to, because I think you lose so much of everything he's so good at when you take him out of 9. But that sort of shows you just how good he is, and I mean that, as a number 9, should never be sort of scoring that, should never be anything close to that. Another part of his game which is very underrated, the defense. As I said, he's got a very good acceleration, fantastic tackle technique, that sort of covering, sweeping defense at the back. And this is pretty tasteful, because it's grabbing the leg, bringing him down just meters short of the try line. It's just, he makes it look so easy. And that's the awareness all the time. That's the thing, the best players never look back to do that. I think that's such an important sort of way to gauge, a player. And I think, cheers, off you go, and look at the pace. But he never looks flustered. He always looks like he's got time. He never looks like he's panicking. Probably he never really does panic. I mean, it's pretty dreadful tackle technique there. But, and then kick him behind. But it rather favors I mean, that's and the hand. I think a lot of people underestimate the power that he has, and bang, the turn of pace. I mean, that's just disgusting. Isn't it? The offloads we see these days are just absolutely. I mean, we saw Chiba Diamani this past weekend with one of the best offloads you see all season. Bang, shall we go? Half a speed. Look at the pace. Look at the pace. I mean, number 10 had no chance of ever covering, that sort of space. Yep, easy as you like. Untouched. Completely untouched going over there. So yeah, I just don't think anyone really expects him to be as quick as he is. So there's also sort of that receptor speed which can be so lethal when people don't sort of expect it. Good kicking game. As demonstrated there. That's a pretty, 50-22 goes. Not being much better than that, are you? And, yeah, try assist. I mean, it's the control over there. And again, for me, how composed he is, how much time he's got on the ball there, which is maybe, a bit of a sign of sort of the poor defense there. But, as I said, never looks flustered. Looking around for options, sees where the space is. You can see over there, he obviously identifying the space. There it is. And then deciding, oh, I'm going to go for the kick. And it's absolutely inch perfect. Showing go. How many times do you have to see this? And it's obviously inside that Intermac Dupont combination. Bang inside. I mean, dreadful defense. But cheers. Inside one, away from another. Over he goes. Speaking of another player, Gale Feek, who water player as well. And the goal kicker's dream when somebody tries to do that. I think it's that sort of that low center of gravity which makes it so deceptive. Talking about his defense, getting nice and low, he's quite a stocky chap. He's not like he's not particularly small. He's not quite short, being a scrum half, but he's not particularly lightweight. I think which is probably quite important. He does pack a bit of a punch. The handling there is so good. It is so good. There we go, in the 10 position, step inside, bang, bang, and over. See the awareness there. I mean, he's beaten 2 defenders, being held up, immediately looking for the offload. That's what this left boot, by the way. Little chip over the top. Left foot, right foot. Doesn't get much better. Doesn't get much better. Shout out to Rugby Clan for putting the combination together. A lot of them to go through, to be fair. He's got such a long highlight reel. As I said, one of the best players in the modern era. Is he the best scrum of all time? Obviously, it's too early, I think, to make these calls. I think from an individual skill set, I don't think I've ever seen a scrum half who can do as much as he can do. Whether he is the best at what he needs to do, for example, from a scrum perspective, you look at the way Free to Prayer, for example, could control a game. You look at how good Van der West's defense was. Aaron Smith's distribution, for example, is second to none. So maybe sort of on an individual basis, you go and sit there saying, has he got the best distribution of all the nines? Maybe not. Has he got the best game management of all the nines? But I don't think we've ever seen a number 9 that can do as much as he does and quite to the level that he does it as well. He's got all the bags and the tricks. And let me know. Do you think he's the best number 9 in the world or not? Let me know down in the comments below. And we'll see you guys for another reaction to the video. And if you have any suggestions, then put them in the comments as well. See what you'd like to see me react to.